How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here. Today, we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions and how they don't really work. That was something I discovered myself a few years ago. I felt gross and disappointed with myself for not going to the gym, so I just blindly told myself, next year, I'm going to go more. But that was kind of all there was to it. I didn't have anything else more detailed for myself. Thus, it was kind of just a blind goal with no real way of achieving it. Thus, when I would not go to the gym for a day or two, I would feel really defeated for messing up my goal. New Year's resolutions blindly follow the idea that the past had a lot of mistakes, thus I want to make this upcoming year perfect. But perfection isn't realistic, especially if you just randomly drop it on yourself without it being nicely planned. New Year's resolutions just don't work, and with them there's a lot of stress involved, which in turn makes them less likely to work. So, because New Year's resolutions don't work, we're going to discuss some strategies that do work. The first strategy is to try bettering one aspect of your life at a time. Let's say you're at a point in life where things kind of slow down. Maybe it's a nice long weekend. Maybe it's a winter break. And you find an unhappiness within yourself. It might be because of common routines or habits that you're not liking, or just something bothering your psyche. During moments like this, you might find a lot that you're unhappy with. You may not be happy with your physical health. You might not be happy with the amount of productivity in your average day. You might not be happy with your technology habits and you'd want to limit them. There might be a lot on your plate that you want to fix. But to get anything done, you gotta pick one and work on it slowly. Trying to do everything at once will effectively get nothing done. It's too much to handle, very discomforting, and most definitely, the improvement won't consistently get accomplished. The next strategy, that is of a very similar mindset, is to break things down into smaller increments. These can be looked upon like milestones. Breaking things down into smaller pieces not only makes it more digestible, but it's easy to see the progress that's being made. And seeing that there is progress is in itself satisfying and helps achieve greater motivation. An example of this could be setting weekly goals into your lifestyle. Maybe you're upset with how late you're going to bed, so you tell yourself that you'll be in bed every day by 9 p.m. for this coming week. It's digestible because it's only for a week. The objective is nice, clear, and specific, and it's obviously a realistic and doable thing. The last strategy I have is that when you're working on an aspect of yourself, track everything. This is something I've picked up on within the past 2 years, and it helps greatly. Every time I work out, I have a little journal, and I write down every single one of my workouts. I put the date on it and deliberately describe every exercise and the weight along with the reps. And it's so cool to see because I can go back to my workouts from 2 years ago and see how I've progressed. I actually do this in my general life as well. For years, I've kept track of my life with a calendar, and every day, or at least most days, I'll write down what I did for the day. So when I look back on it, I see the mentality I was in years ago. I see my habits. I see who I was hanging out with and what I was preoccupied with. Tracking everything is so cool because it proves that you're evolving and that you're changing, hopefully for the better. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.